So what's up, guys? It's been a little while since we've posted an update. Here we are at the track after the race, but I just wanted to kind of give you a rundown of kind of what we've been dealing with at the shop and with the bike build. So, you know, kind of our last update, we were kind of really early in the bike build. We were still doing a lot of fabrication, and quite honestly, like, we've been really busy at the shop, and I got, you know, really behind schedule on this bike build. One of the reasons we haven't posted an update in a while is we have been so busy, and I haven't really worked on the bike much. And we got, you know, about 2-3 weeks ago, I still hadn't even made some of the important decisions on the build. About 2 weeks ago, we're getting powder coat back, we're getting, you know, paint sent off to the paint shop, and we're still working on some fabrication parts. One of the big setups that we had was, you know, my good friend James, who helps me with a lot of our welding and some of the fabrication stuff, was in a motorcycle accident, and that really set back the build. James is at home this weekend healing up. We really missed him here at the track, but he was a big part of this build, and really wish that he could have been here with us to enjoy kind of the fruits of our labor. This was a really fun weekend. I got John from Dark Horse just giving me shit here.
Woo! How about that?
Good weekend, guys.
Yeah.
Really good. Thank you.
Big fun.
Yeah.
Glad to have you.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for all your help and what you do for us. Thank you. Yeah. You guys looked awesome. You looked really great.
We tried hard.
We were rooting for you, and you guys pulled through. It was awesome. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Good job.
Yep.
Better speed.
Thank you. So yeah, this weekend has been great. You know, we've had a lot of long nights. A couple weeks ago, this bike was just a frame, so, you know, we had a couple long nights. I've had a couple 24-hour days at the shop working on this. Last Wednesday, if you would have come and talked to me, I probably would tell you that we weren't going to make it this weekend. We were still welding, fabricating, building parts, you know, and I would have told you we're not making the race this weekend. But I powered through. I have a really awesome team behind me. My wife, Tori, we were at the shop till 5 in the morning the other night, or morning, whatever you want to call it. She was at the drill press drilling bolts for safety wire. My guys, Jake, my buddy J.O. put in a lot of time. Jordan put in a ton of time on this bike. Really, everybody came together, and we just kept working this week, and you know, we just were grinding to get ourselves here, and it was great. We made it. We got here Friday, so, you know, we got the bike tuned Thursday like 1 a.m. or I guess Friday 1 a.m. We pushed the bike in the trailer. I haven't ridden it. We get here Friday. We finish putting saddlebags together. We finished putting a few things together, and we get through tech inspection on Friday, and we get all ready for the race. Another big thanks to Raw Tin Garage. All right, so we're picking up the race bike parts here from John at Raw Tin. He has knocked it out of the park with his paint. You know, can't thank him enough for wanting to be a part of this build. And you know, we got a little secret coming. We painted a second bike that we'll reveal later on to kind of go with this bike. But yeah, this one here, I gave him kind of an idea, and he ran with it. And I mean, tell us a little bit about kind of what you did with these lines here.
So again, yeah, we're just excited to be part of this with you. I think you know, being able to race, to have it here in Salt Lake City, you know, it's just a special event. But we wanted to kind of have that little bit of sport bike, right? A little bit of sport bike feel into our bagger, and I love that you wanted some just loud colors.
Yeah.
You know, bring some blues, some fluorescence, bring it together. So. I'm excited to see this on the bike, really. I'm excited to see it flow. You know, right now it's just bits and pieces, but I think it's really going to come together pretty neat.
No, you killed it. You know, like I said, can't thank you enough for joining us on this build and taking care of us.
Yeah.
Love it.
No,
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
See you at the races. As you can see here, the paint, John at Raw Tin, he knocked it out of the park here. He killed it on the paint. I gave him my color scheme, and I gave him an idea that I wanted it to be very sport bike-esque looking, and he nailed it, and I can't thank him enough. He actually painted these saddlebag bottoms because we went a different route on the saddlebags. He painted these for me last minute. We picked these up on Friday morning on our way to the track. So we get through testing, or through tech, Saturday. We have practice and qualifying. We made adjustments all day yesterday, Saturday. Some suspension adjustments, a few other things, brakes, worked on a few things, made them enormously better. And we got faster and faster throughout the day, and I got more and more comfortable. It was a blast, man. The bike felt great. Like, the last turn, I don't even know what turn that is. I dragged my foot and ripped my foot off the peg. Coming around this corner into the straight. But the bike feels really good. So, wake up this morning, I get out to practice, and I go out on practice, and the bike got even better overnight. I got some sleep, and I felt really, really good out on the track this morning. I was going into the race really, really confident and feeling really, really good about today. We go out and grid. We qualified P4. I was on the inside, second row. I got a good start, came out of the start, I believe, in third, maybe fourth, I don't remember. Battled up, I was sitting in fourth position for a while. Battling a pretty well-known guy, Wheelie Pig, Logan Lackey on his bike. Super cool build that they put together. Battling with him for, we were third, fourth, running with him. I was right on his rear wheel the whole race. I wanted to try and make a pass, but I just couldn't find a spot to make it happen. And finally, I think second to last lap, he made a little bobble. He went wide, had to kind of let out of it. And I saw that as my opportunity, and I pulled up on him. We were drag racing up the hill in the back section of the track, leading up, going down the S turn, going back down the hill. And we were neck and neck going up the hill. And he wasn't going to give up the line. He was, I had the inside, but he wasn't going to give it to me. He came over, I had to step on the brakes and get out of it and kind of stand the bike up, and I went off track. I was in the dirt, and I had to do what I had to do to just keep it on two wheels. It was a little bit of a pucker moment, but I went off track. I was in the gravel, but I kept it on two wheels. In the heat of the moment, it kind of pissed me off. Not that it was a dirty move, it was a racing move, but it was like, I felt like I had him, and then all of a sudden I was in the dirt. I got back on track, I put my head down, I'm like, I'm hunting this guy down, I'm gonna catch him and get him. And we came around, we got the white flag. Last lap, I cooked it into turn one. I was just harder than I went all day, just trying to get up on him. I'm like, I'm coming for him on the last lap. Made up some ground there. I made up a little bit of ground in the backstretch. One of the 90-degree corners in the backstretch, I just cooked it super hard. I got right on his back wheel. Coming around the last turn, All I wanted to do was set myself up to drag race him to the finish line. Came around the last corner. There we were, drag racing. I put my head down behind the fairing.
Come down the drag race and he's gonna hold him off, the fist pump, and he holds him off.
Drag race, if I would have had 50 yards, I would have had him, and it was just this close. We were just this close to a podium finish. But I'm really excited about our fourth. For getting the bike together literally the night before the race. I had never ridden the bike. I've never ridden this track. I built this bike. I tuned this motorcycle, and I went out and rode it, and I hung with some guys that know how to ride, and I'm really proud of myself and my team. And we had a ton of fun out here.
Everybody's congratulating right there. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Tony Tucker taking fourth place, guys. Tony, how many laps you got on that bike? Maybe 20 laps. He takes fourth place, guys. Give it up for Tony Tucker. That's what it's all about. We tell you what story. Right here. I went on there again. Oh man! He made a mistake. I pulled up side of him.
I just wanted to thank all of our sponsors. We couldn't do what we do without them. Some of the companies that really chipped in and made this happen for us. I want to thank Law Tigers. They've always supported my race efforts. They've been really great to stand behind me and what I'm doing and believing in me. TMS Titanium chipped in on my tie subframe that I built. I want to thank those guys for helping out. Galfer Brakes really came through this weekend. They got me dialed with an awesome set of rotors. Those guys were awesome in their support this weekend. Beringer Brakes also chipped in. They were here supporting us. Legend Suspension got me dialed in on the suspension side. Hofman Designs, he hooked me up with some really great carbon fiber parts to kind of shave some weight. Raw Tin Garage, like I said, John at Raw Tin knocked it out of the park with his paint. He did a great job. If you need paint, go talk to John. He's in Salt Lake. He is the man. He's a really great guy to work with. And like I said, I can't thank him enough. Motul helped us keeping this bike oiled and cooled. Speed Merchant really hooked us up. They shared some information with us. They're a really great group of guys, willing to help and support fellow racers. They're a really great company. Alloy Art, I got some of their products on this bike. They were really great to work with. They build an awesome product. I want to thank them and support the guys who come out and support us. So, support these brands. I want to thank them for helping me in my race effort. My last thank you is to my little pit crew here, my girls Harley and Macy. They've been helping me out all weekend, running stuff around, keeping me hydrated, keeping me fed. These girls are awesome. I couldn't do it without these guys. These guys are my whole world. Little Macy had a great weekend. She got a signed skateboard from Tyler O'Hara, made her weekend. It was a really cool opportunity for us. So I'm happy. My crew, everybody that chipped in and made this happen. I wouldn't be here without my crew. This whole race thing, yeah, I'm the one on the bike, but it doesn't happen without everybody else that was here and helping me out in the last month getting this bike together. Thank you guys for watching. This bike has been an amazing, fun build. It really challenged me. It tested my limits. I just kept my head down, kept working. We got here and we made it happen. We had an amazing weekend. And stay tuned for the next race. Thanks for watching.